friends, Kelly here. Welcome to my channel. I'm once again working in cased clothes. This is my crime themed junk journal folio. So let's crack her open and see where we're at. And I will talk through my project that I have a plan for today. I do have a plan, kind of. All right, so let's see, what did we do last? This was the last thing. I truly love it. I really do. It's got a pocket here to fill it up with lots of good stuff. This got a little morbid, but you know what? It's a crime theme, so, you know, gotta have some stuff. So that's the page we were on, and I think at the end of my last video I said I either wanted to work on this page or this page. I don't remember, but I've chosen this page because I have an idea. So I'm going to go ahead and take this part out, and then I'll share with you guys what I'm going to do. Okay, so I want to work on this page today. And the other side has this piece here that keeps flapping open. That is going to be a pocket. So it's going to get glued at the top and the bottom, but I'm still going to hold off on that until I get to this particular page. So for now, it's this page. And here's what I'm thinking. I am thinking about doing something with an envelope. And my thought is to have an envelope that will be on this side somehow. And then on this side, it will flap open. Okay, so I grabbed a few envelopes, and then what's going in the envelope, I have a plan for that as well. So let me set that aside. Remember these? I talked about, well, I just cut this one apart and flopped it in, probably in one of the first project pages I did, just as kind of a example of something. So I went back through, this again is an Etsy digital file, and I will make sure it's linked below. It is an ID card. There's a lot of them in the digital set. They're all from the Treasury Department, the IRS. And so not really exactly a detective's card, badge, whatever, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. We'll just have to use our imagination. So when I had printed out all of my printables, I kind of just did a really random grab things. I didn't spend a ton of time looking at each particular item in any of the digitals I purchased. However, I went back through and looked at every one of those, and it turns out I printed exactly my favorites. So I have this guy here. His name is Charles W. Montgomery. I have this lady here. Her name is Maisie M. Simpson. And I have this fella here. He is W.H. Evans. So those are the three I liked the most. So I'm thinking it's going to be one of these three. I have to decide. I'm kind of thinking Maisie, but I also feel like this is more masculine, so maybe it's one of the two guys. So, but I still want to do something with her at some point. These are something I want to do another day, but I'm not going to talk about those today. So today we're talking about the identity cards. So if I take Mrs. Simpson out, I'm left with Mr. Evans or Mr. Montgomery. And I am really torn because I love them both for different reasons. This guy has really interesting glasses and a hat. I think that's really cool. And this guy, he just looks like he is like no nonsense. He's got his little bow tie thingy, and I love that equally. So, what to do here? The other interesting thing is that it says here Los Angeles, California, and this is Palmetto, South Carolina. That's where they're from. And here it says narcotic agent, and this one says federal prohibition agent. What is she? Let's see what Maisie is. Maisie's from San Francisco, and she is a federal prohibition agent as well. Again, I'm suspending reality here, no matter what I do, but this is a tough choice. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I already have them cut out, and I like the narcotics agent thing. I like that there's a little more color on here. And I like that there's the number 72 in there. That's my husband's football number, or old football number. It's a pretty meaningful number to our family, so, you know, why not? Just darts at a dartboard here. But okay, so Mr. Montgomery it is. So now that I have that, I got a couple more things I got to work through. Okay, so we're done with those. I have another fun thing on my desk. Let me make sure I don't lose what I'm working on. Etsy got me again. I went on there to look for something. I can't remember what. And I came across this set, and I can't even tell you who it was from right now, but I will definitely link it. But it was an identity card set. This is what you got, I think. I think this was it. I don't think I didn't print something. I could be wrong. Very cool. It comes with photographs, quite a few photographs, and it comes with, I gotta get more room here, several options to make your own identity card. So this is super cool, especially if this is something you've been wanting to try out, but have maybe been a little intimidated on where to start. Start here. I love it. So I'll probably play with this quite a bit, but for this particular folio project, I was thinking of this Armed Forces of the United States card, this really right here. So what I'm thinking is that Agent Montgomery, it's so nice to have a name for our folio now. So this is Agent Montgomery. He was in the armed forces. This is probably not even near the same era. Well, yeah, this is January 50. So again, suspending all, I don't even know if there was armed forces like that in that time period. I don't know enough about history to know if this is even, the Air Force was even a thing. Probably not. Whatever era this is. Okay, I'm getting lost in the weeds. We're going to make an identity card for him. I'm not going to spend a ton of time. I'll do a little stamping, and I need to find a photo. So that could be, oh, it's not big enough, but this would have been a great one. Although you should probably be in uniform. Oh, look at this one. I don't think that's an Air Force uniform, but it's military. So, or this one is. I can't quite see what the emblem is. I think it might be Navy. Oh, we have more over here. Ooh, look it. That's definitely police. That guy could be, that looks military, that looks military. I think I have enough options. This is so fun. Look at this. This is such a cool set. I'm really excited to play with it. Okay, so that's the other thing I'm going to do. Just taking a quick peek. This is a passport. I don't know what this is. I can't read what that is. Railway? No, I don't think that's what that says. This is a different language. I think it's French, as is this. Oh, yeah, I believe it's French. So this can be anything, because I don't know how to read French, so that would work for me. This is the aircraft company, whatever that is. This one is just, I don't know what this is. It's really hard to, it's kind of small. Moving on to this page, again, we have the armed forces, this typographical union. Oh, I see something so cool with this. This is a totally different project, but we need a lady. Oh, look at her. We need a lady on there for sure. This is just says identification card, International Broadcasting Club. That could be cool. This one's kind of generic. Then, excuse me, there's this one here. Again, not in English. That is French again. Could be anything. And then this is a really interesting one. Again, I don't know the language, but I'm gonna guess French. It looks like it's probably French. So yeah, this is cool. I'm very excited about this. Okay, so now last thing is the back of this. So we need something. Come on, fingers. Let's cooperate here. We need something to back this with. So I grabbed a few things, and this fits pretty much perfectly. So this would definitely work. So I'm thinking it's this, or this could also work. However, I think I'm going this route because I like the color better. This color would be even better, which I know I have a sheet of. I did print something with that background, but I kind of just want to use this. This is an offcut, or not an offcut. This is a poor print. It didn't quite print right, but there's a lot of good stuff here. So this fits pretty well in there. I'm thinking I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to back this with this. So that's my backing. And then I have some things here to decorate with. so I pulled out these labels again. I really do need to look and see where I got these from. There was something on, oh, this says identification. So I thought, okay, I could use that. Department, a couple of those things. I'm thinking red. This page, again, there's a couple of 16s on here. That happens to be my favorite number. There's a 1610, there's a 16, there's a 16. So I thought I might just embellish with a number 16 because it's my favorite number. And then I just grabbed because of these red label things. I also have a bunch of Tim Holtz stuff I could dive into. I haven't really done much of that, but I have like the snippets and all that stuff. So now we got to pick an envelope. All right, so here's my thought. Definitely gonna have to ink. Any of them are gonna need ink, but this one is the closest to this. So, I mean, that's like dead on practically. This is a cream base, so that'll work. I'm thinking of attaching it, doing a little trim work, trim this off a little bit, but attaching and whatever this side is, I'm thinking could be like a skinny pocket for something. So that could be really interesting. I want to make sure I leave this tab visible. So it could either be a little tuck pocket this way or a skinny pocket at the top. And then it would flap open. Make sure it fits. Where is the card? Where's the ID? Uh-oh. Hello? Agent Montgomery, where are you? Here we go. Yeah. So it'll go in. Then we have a dedicated spot for the agent's ID card. And I think we need a window. Yeah, I think we need a window. For sure. I want to be able to see what's in there. I'm really digging the acetate window things. I know I have one on the other. Where's the other piece? I did one on the envelope, right? Yeah, I'm almost certain I did. Yeah, duh. Of course I did. I'm loving that. And so I'm thinking about carrying through. Oh, also, I grabbed some rub-ons out, which would be perfect if I do acetate. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Okay. Hopefully I remember I have those. Okay, so that would be cool. All right, so I have a cream one. I have the craft color one. Now the back here is a little bit more. Other thing I want to keep in mind is the shape of the envelope. Like this is square. This has got that more traditional envelope shape. So if we have that, like that, and that will tuck in. Come on. You'd see more of it from this side. That's cool. And then this side, ooh, this could be interesting. I'm thinking this will get covered by something, but I could do something where I cover it and leave this slant, maybe. That could be interesting. Okay, kind of liking that. And then this, because it's the same color, basically, very similar, it will look more like a continuation. Then I have these, I have so many of these, I gotta use these up. This one would need a lot more inking, which is fine, I could do that. That definitely works better. Wouldn't probably have to cut that down much at all, but still think I'm gonna cover it with something. I don't want it quite at the bottom either. Definitely gives me a lot more real estate for decorating. And then, and for putting things inside. Let's try and figure that out. And a window. You know what this reminds me of? I have a project that I used a square, I think it was a square envelope. I wonder if it was one of these. I'm gonna go find a project that I did a while back. I have an idea. Well, I didn't have to look very far. Is this it? Yeah. Oh, that's, oh, no. Here. Ah, yes. This is not the same envelope. Yeah, this was an envelope already like that. Is this a, what am I looking at here? Oh, it was this. Okay, this is the envelope, and I just folded it. Okay, it wasn't square, but it is square now. Okay, let's try. I barely remember doing that, and it wasn't even that long ago. Oh, yeah. That's cool. I love that. Okay, I'm kind of thinking it's got to be the square one. Let's put this back in here. How does this go? Nope. Nope. Yes. That was a fun project. I forgot about that one. Oh, all right. Oof. What to do? Somebody tell me. All right, I'm going to make a decision, but I'd love to know. Drop me a comment which one you would have chosen. I'm definitely thinking that one. Well, I could do the double window on any of them, really. This is such a... I don't know why I'm making this so hard. It's not that big of a deal. Just pick one. I think why I keep coming to this one is I just like that it's already the same color. It won't like stand out. Everything is kind of the same coloring, which the cream one would work, but that one's just kind of boring. Okay, I'm just gonna ditch the cream one. It's gonna either be the white one or the craft one. So, more real estate. And what's gonna go on this page? I hadn't really thought about that. What's gonna go there? Maybe nothing yet. Maybe I lied. Maybe this is just gonna be about this thing, because this might take me a while. Let's just work on this and see how far we get. And then maybe this will get decorated, or maybe it will just get this on it. Going with the white. Then I don't have to worry about making this match this and doing the whole thing. Okay. All right, so let's move this out of here, because now we probably don't need it. And we're gonna work on this. Okay, first thing is inking. So let's get ready for that. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking is, how am I gonna get the windows in there? And should I do that before I ink or after? I feel like I should do it before, but I should have a plan. Let me have a think, and then I'll come back and tell you how we're gonna get these windows into this envelope. Okay, of course I don't have exactly what I want, which now is the rectangle with the rounded corners. Don't you hate that when you get something in your head and now you're like, I can't deviate from that? Oops, I've got the extra one here. So, and it's gonna go this way. So here is what I came up with, potentially. I have this big one again, which I used on that other envelope that I put in the book the last time. So I have that. I could do 2 of those, but that's pretty big. I'm not sure I really love that idea. I have this one, which is significantly smaller, and I think that's the next size down, if I'm correct. These are, what's this here? It's a little more rectangle. Oh, I have the slide. No. Yeah, okay. Or, so those are Tim Holtz. Or I found this tag, and it does have the rounded corners here, but has these interesting corners here. And I thought, what if I did 2 of those? That's kind of weird, kind of interesting. Actually, I'd probably do it that way. Why not try that? That could just be interesting. So that's the closest thing I have outside of like a postage stamp thing, or a ticket looking thing. I think, yeah, these are just not, I want it bigger. I want it this size. So I think that's what I'm going to do. All right. So if that's the case, let's get these put away. Do I need to pull this envelope apart? Do I? Or can I slip something in there so it doesn't cut through? I think I have to pull it apart. So let's see how, I have more of these, so if I totally destroy this, I can always get another one. Oh, I don't know if this is... Do I cover the back with something? That way if I rip it open... maybe that's what I do. Come on. I don't dare. I'm not good enough with that. That is just that's a disaster waiting. You probably could do something like steaming it open, or I don't even know, but here's what Kelly's gonna do. Just gonna mangle it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. As long as I can kind of keep the shape, I think it'll be all right. All right, that side's done. Let's see if I can get this one without tearing too much of the paper away. Almost. I almost did it. Close enough. Good enough. Okay. I mean, truthfully, you could just make an envelope. It didn't have to be a real envelope, but it is now. So, okay, now I can run this through my die cutting machine. And once I figure out where this is going to go. Okay. All right, so we have a plan. Inking. Let's just get it done. Since I have the whole thing open, maybe, I'm just going to go ahead and do it all in one go. I can get the paper to cooperate. Get this opened up. I'm not going to use spray inks because it'll be a mess. I'm just going to have to use my brush. Okay, which is here. You know what I'm tempted to do is run it through my printer. That might be a little sketchy. I don't know if my printer would eat it. It might. But if I could somehow temporarily glue this down to a page, could I run it through? Oh, I really want to try it. Probably don't have to do these pieces. I wonder how that would work. Oh, this printer it wouldn't work. Because my printer that I have at home, it does not do legal size paper, which is, I cannot understand why not. My other printer that I keep at my job, my personal printer that I brought to work, because yes, I work in a public school system, you can't get your own printer. It's fine, it's fine. That one does do legal, but it's not here. All right, let's just see what happens. Oh, this will be fine. I'm overthinking it here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this done, and then we'll see where we're at. Okay, I have the base done. Which way does it go? This way. So that's, yeah. Of course, when I was inking it, I was a little careless, and I went, and so I ended up coming back over and then just kind of enhancing the little spaces that I wrinkled it all. Trying to think through, okay, so it's going to be, ooh, hello. This is going to be the side when it's open that you're going to see. That'll be the other side. So the windows, wherever they're going to be, are going to see this. So I tried to be mindful of inking. I just did the whole thing, front and back. So I'm thinking about also using a stencil, just to put something there, something interesting. And let's see what we have here. I don't know why this would be here, but I've been wanting to use these numbers. Okay, so let's make sure we don't do them upside down. Where's the book? And then this is the page. So it's gonna go like that. Yes. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. So I don't have to keep worrying about this. Is I'm gonna do this. Up. Can't see through it. Yeah. Until I get it closed up or something that gives me an orientation. I keep doing that. Okay, so again, this this panel will be what you see through the windows, and I'm thinking the windows are going to be on this side, so I need to put it more on this side. So I'm thinking about that. Why are there numbers there? I don't know, but there are. Ooh, let's go. Should we go scorched timber, or I don't think I want to do oxide. I don't think I want to go scorched timber. That's pretty dark. Walnut. Let's see. Scorched timber, walnut, or I could do vintage photo ink. Or ground espresso. Let's do vintage photo ink because I want the warmer tone. And I need my thingamabobber. Vintage photo. Here we go. All right, let's try this. And I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna do it, and then I'll carry it up this way. All right. I hope this works. It should. I don't know why it wouldn't. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've used this number one yet, which I don't know why. I think it'll be great. And I'm not making sure I get every number. Did I just call it a letter? No, number. It's okay if I miss a few spots. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. All right, and then I'll just do a line above it. Kind of like that. Just because I don't know where the windows are going to go. And it can't hurt. Wait, did I do... Yeah, windows are on that side. So, yeah. Okay, that'll work. All right, ink. I think we're done. Do we need anything else? Of course we need something else. We need some splattering, for sure. What kind of splattering? Do we need big splatters, little splatters? Lily just came in to give me this. Isn't that cute? She said, it's a rainbow person. She's making rainbow people because she wants us to remember that God gave us the rainbow as a promise. So, okay, thank you for that reminder, Lily. Oh, she's so cute. She turns 6 years old soon. I can't even believe it. I don't know how to feel about that. All right, I'm gonna get this ready because I think we're doing some stamping today. Oh yeah, we're for sure gonna do some stamping. Yeah. So I don't have to worry too much about this splattering because there's gonna be some other stuff on it. But oh, now that I think about it, maybe I should not do that until, or at least not where the windows are gonna go, because that would have been weird if there were splatters and then they were just gone. The window's supposed to have been in there. Oh, and it also doesn't make sense to have it on both sides. Doesn't matter. No, it does not. I'm just doing a little of this, a little of that. Okay. That is a weird way to ink that. Do it this way. And there. And there. Yeah, I can come back in and do more if I need to. That'll work just fine. Definitely do some splattering and some stamping probably. But let's get these windows figured out before we go any further. Where did I put the die? This is an excellent question. Here it is. All right. Oh, I'm so nervous about this. Okay. This is going to go like that, and then I'm going to have to do it again below it. Should I just do it from the other side? I probably should. Okay. So the window's going to go here. But I'm thinking about doing it from the inside. So it's going to go over here. And I want the rounded part to be on the inside. Yes. So like this. This should work. And since you won't see this, I could use my, what? My ruler's missing. How is that? Where would that even be? Why do I have a feeling my daughter took it? My older one. What? How dare she? Okay, well, I will improvise. I'm not okay with that. How dare she? We will just go ahead and improvise. So, I want it to be, I don't want it to be too close to the edge because I don't want it to compromise the envelope. So probably like right there. Okay, now I have to make sure this is lined up, or it won't be straight and it'll defeat the whole entire purpose. This paper is in the way. Okay, that's good enough. Is that far enough in? Just do it. Okay. There. That's my straight line. Going with it. Well, that worked. And before I put this away, I just wanted to share this with you. I keep a few pieces of washi on my Big Kick, Big Shot, whatever this is called. And I use them over and over, and they're pretty grungy, but they have a little bit of tack, but they're pretty low tack. And that helps me to not ruin my paper. So I kind of use these as much as I can. But I did just order, I think I ordered it, some, or maybe I didn't yet. I found some 3M Post-it like masking tape that I'm excited to get. So I'll use that next time. But anyway, wanted to share that trick with you. Okay, it worked. And now I have these two paper tag things. So putting those in my scraps. And this is what I have. Cool, huh? So acetate has to go in there, which means probably playing with alcohol ink. But I think this is going to be really, really cool. So this will be, let's try it out here. So cool. Cool, huh? I didn't even check to see where this is going to line up because I didn't think it mattered that much, but this, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So we have to do some more inking around there, and then it's an acetate piece. So I'm just going to use this because it's on my desk, and I'm just going to go around the edges on this outside. I don't have to do the inside because you won't see that part. And so just kind of focusing a little energy just to get it inked a little bit. Doesn't have to be super heavy grungy. And let's see, most of the edges are inked just because of when I did the inking, so it's really just adding a few extra little tweaks here and there. This looks awesome. All right, now we need a piece of acetate. I'm sure I have some. Got my little, oh, here it is. My little bin. This is basically all of, you can see it. I have a couple projects in the front here, but this is kind of all the little things I've cut out and not used yet. Like, you know, I only needed one slide, but there were two on there, or here's the edge of something. So as you can see, everything's pretty much the same color. So yeah, I have, oh, those are awesome. Look at that, it's just a random, those are definitely crime scene photos. Every time I go through here, I find something new that I go, oh yeah, that's a cool idea. What else is in here? Okay, I'm getting lost in the weeds again. But those are cool. Okay, I'll put those in the little bin I've been saving for all my ideas. Okay, I need to stop throwing away packaging. I'm a little low. Ooh, that's interesting. There's holes in this one. Oh, let's use that. That's a really cool idea. And it's big enough. Okay. All right, so this is packaging from something. I don't know what, but it's what I'm going to use. And it's perfect. So I'm just going to cut it open. And then I am going to drop a little bit of alcohol ink on it, because that seems to be my favorite thing to do now. And I still have no idea if I'm doing it right, but I haven't bothered to look it up. I need to go back and watch Tim Holt's demo video on alcohol ink, but I'm afraid that if I do, there's so much that people do with those. I'm not a card maker. I don't do those things, so I'm afraid that I would get kind of lost in those details and not really focus in on the why I'm looking, what demo I'm looking for. And then by the time I get done watching the demo, I've forgotten what I was there to learn and how to apply it. Okay. Acetate, check. Well, the holes don't quite line up the way I wanted on either end. But guess what? I have this wonderful tool called a hole punch, and I can make holes. So I'm going to grab a piece of scrap, find something I don't care about. There we go. And let's see here. Okay, if this is going to go down here, well, there's a bit of a hole there. I'm going to put one right there. Come in. Right about there. All right, so one will be kind of there and one will be there. Why are there holes? We don't know. There just are. It's just one more thing to make it interesting. All right. Time for some alcohol ink. I have gotten smart and been keeping them out on my desk. And I think I've discovered that ginger is my favorite. All right. The last time I did this, I just kind of... That's the top. This hole will help me remember that's the top. Put a few drops on, and then I know you can get that one like, but I'm going to do this. All right, a little blowing action and a little tappy tap. Excellent. Then maybe one more blob. Oh, that got weird. Take that off. All right. That's odd pattern, but that's okay. And now I'm a little seeing stars, a little lightheaded. Whee! All right. Get rid of that. And well, the alcohol's on this side, so that's fine. I'm gonna put it in that way. And it's gonna go like that. Oh! You don't even see. Nah. Okay. Well, I didn't love how that turned out anyway. There we go. All right. I'll fix this. Oh, that's interesting. Whatever I tapped that down on too. Where did I tap that? Right there. Looks like I got a little scorched timber mixed in there. It's got like a bit of a greenish, like right there, there's a smidge of green. There too. That's so cool. Yeah, weird. Oh, I love that. All right, cool. That worked out. All right, let's get this glued down here. What's happening here, friend? Ooh, okay. All around. A little extra there and big blob there. And we know why we're doing that, right? Because I like it. It blobs out. Okay, let's see, I want it to go like that. Except for when the blob is where the hole is. Okay, that didn't quite work out. That's all right. Oop. Get it all smushed down. Oh, and I'm gonna have to clean my desk because I just smushed glue onto it. Okay, clean that off. All right, I also apparently got alcohol ink splattered across my desk. What is happening to this glue? It's blowing some bubbles. Not cool. All right, that's done. Now, I think it's safe to glue it back together. Yeah, so cool. All right. Before I do that, I want to try just putting a little bit of ink on that hole and that one. Oops, that glue is not dry. Odd, almost always is dry right away. All right. Yeah, it's dry now. Where else did it smush out? Okay, now we can glue it shut. We're gonna go right back where it was. That seems to be a good spot for the glue. Shut her down. Oop, squished out, of course. Ah, I just cleaned my desk. Do it again. Okay, and okay. All right. All right, I have a little bit of warping where I put too much glue. That's all right. I'm loving this. Okay, now let's work on the cards. We need to back this one. Oh, and I could back the other one because I don't think I printed these. Nope. All right, plan. I have a plan. I have a plan. Okay. Super easy. Just need to cut this down. Cut it a little bit wider. And then I can use these scraps for something else because they're great. All right, pretty much just need to glue it there. Easy, very easy. All right, right there. Okay. All right, that, and then let's work on the other one simultaneously. This guy. Scissors. So this one, again, I'm going to follow along its natural edge, and then I'll take my paper destroyer to it to really make sure I get it to look authentic. It's kind of torn. It's weird, it kind of printed right to the edge. How did that happen? I didn't even think this printer could go borderless, but it did. Huh. I have no idea how that happened. I'm confused. I didn't think this printer would do. Okay, that's a situation for another time for me to figure out. That's really exciting. I know my other one could do it. You'd think I'd keep my other printer at home and send this one I have here to work, but this one prints a little bit higher quality. Okay, where's our guy? Who are we using? We got that guy. Who is our young Agent Montgomery? Was there another page? Did I miss? No, it's just these two, right? Yeah. I kind of think this guy. He looks happy. Let's get him on there. I have to remember that there's this other one with this police officer looking guy. And these can be blown up, so I could always go back in and blow these pages up so I can get a larger photograph. This will work. Well, I don't know if I like the color. There's another one. I like this one too. And then I feel like there was one more. Hello. That one. Why not? So many good pictures in here. Oh, that guy's in a uniform. Well, no, that wouldn't work. Wouldn't look like him. But he's also in a uniform of some sort. Okay. That guy. Oh, that's a good one. Is that the same dude? No. That's a good one, too. Yeah, you're out, bud. Sorry. Go in the box. Here. It makes it easier to compare if it's trimmed down. There we go. While I'm doing that, I wanted to say thank you for all the lovely comments I've been getting on this project. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a blast. Somebody did ask me if this would be for sale, and no, because I don't even know how to do that. I don't know why anybody would want to buy it, but maybe. But no, I don't think so. I don't think I'll ever really make journals to sell. That seems like a lot of pressure. Like I would be overthinking every single thing. I guess unless I made something and then decided to sell it, but I feel like I would need to know that going in so that some of my choices were different. I should have left the white border. Yeah, that's the problem I didn't like with the other one. I don't care. I'm going to go with that one. So yeah, no, I don't think I'll ever sell my journals. I think they'll just stay for me, for fun. Now, could I maybe ever give one away? Yeah, probably. I definitely could see myself doing that versus selling it. But giving it away, probably not this one, but you know, if I made something similar, I kind of want to back it with a piece of that tape. I don't know why, but I do. Yeah, if I made something similar with like botanicals or bugs or something, which I really want to do, then I could see myself maybe giving that one away. Maybe. I don't know. They're like your babies though, once you've made one. If you've ever made something, a large project like this, you kind of become attached. And, you know, it's, even though I'm not journaling, I feel like I am thinking and processing through stuff as I work on a project. And so even though the journal itself doesn't contain any of those thoughts, it's almost like sometimes you can look at a project and you can remember what was going on in your life or what you were thinking about or processing through. Like I said a couple months back when I posted my video where I talked about Margaret and just kind of all the crafty projects she had inspired me to make and how it was really like therapy for me. Oh, I don't like that. That is kind of how, yeah, that's better. That's kind of how I look at it. This is, sometimes you can look back at a project and reflect on a time in your life, even if that project doesn't actually say anything about that. I hope that makes sense. So, and for better or for worse, sometimes I suppose you could look at a project and be like, oh, I remember when I was doing that, and then blah happened, which is kind of where I'm at right now. We had some really, really hard news last week about my husband. and his health, which I'm not really ready to share about, but I'm sure at some point I will. So I'm kind of not processing through it. That's why I'm crafting. But I might look back on this project at some point and remember exactly midway through what happened. But I'm hopeful that I'll also be able to look at this project and think about how I got through it and how God carried us through this time in our life and all the things we're experiencing and going through. Yeah. Okay, enough about that. Here's what I'm thinking. I trimmed that out, but now that I look at it, I think I need to do that again, because this is actually more of like a shadow. This card is not on something. That doesn't make sense, so I'm going to go and do it again, because I want it to actually just be the card. I was trimming around the kind of the shadow of when it was scanned, I think. And that's not what I want. I just want the card. So let's trim that up and actually try again. Speaking about something else, I don't know, just updating you. I know I think I briefly talked about the book club I'm in, the Choose Your Own Adventure, and how it's kind of spurred me on and motivated me to read. I finished a book last night, and wow, it was another good one. So I'm reading the Inspector Gamache series by Louise Penny, and the one I finished last night was called The Long Way Home. If you've read that series, don't give it away for anybody. No spoiler alerts here. But if you've read that book or you're reading that series, I'm just curious. Did you also cry at the end of that book? It's a mystery series. It's all about, you know, an investigator and his, well, kind of this, right? His career and the people and the characters, and it's so good, so good, so good. But yeah, something happened in the book that I finished reading last night that left me in tears. And part of it is also what I'm going through right now. I think it was just a little hit a little too close to home for me. But yeah, this is the 10th book in the series I'm reading, and I'm like all in on these characters. Like, I've spent a lot of time with them over the last like 2 years since I started reading this series, and man, she's a really great author because her books, I really, really enjoy them. And I cannot wait to start the next one, which I already have. I bought I think the rest of the series, or almost, as far as I could, off thrift books, and so I have them all. So I don't have to wait. I can't be waiting. So, and we leave for a trip this coming Saturday, and I'll be in Florida on a beach, and hopefully I'll get to do some reading. So super excited. All right. Enough chit chat. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Yes, that makes a lot more sense. It was really kind of weird that I didn't pick up on that at first. So I trimmed off that white part. I'm going to glue this down, and then I think I'm just going to do a little stamping, but I don't really think I need to do much. I think it's just a cool piece that'll go in. But something has to go on the back, and I don't know what that's going to be. Well, does something have to go on the back? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just a card. But it needs some stamping. Okay, so that'll get some stamping. This is ready to trim. And this, I don't think I'm going to stamp anything on this because it's already got some, well, you know what? I probably will. It's got to have something. It's already got stuff on it, but yeah, I think it needs something. Whoop. It does have bend. I had folded it, so I'll have to redo that. Oh, I hope this works. I feel like this also needs some, not this, but this thing needs some hardware. Maybe. All right. So I'm just going to fold it in half again. Like, it needs an eyelet or something. I don't know why it would have an eyelet, but I feel like it needs one. And it needs some ink. All right. Very cool. Vintage photo. Good old vintage photo. Yep. All right. A little bit of inking. Yeah, I think I'm going to put an eyelet in it. I think I'll like that. And then you really can't see too much, but can't be having any white paper edges. Does this need some destroying? I think it does, actually. I should have done that before I did all this. I'm just going to do a little bit along the edge. A little bit of wear and tear. There we go. All right. More ink. I don't know how this pad has not disintegrated. It's trying, though. Ooh. Yeah, as you can see by evidence on all the crud on my desk. Okay, stamping. Let's do some stamping. And rub-ons. I think I'm going to do a rub-on here. Let's get out some stamps. Definitely going with these guys. Well, yes, you, sir, for sure. All right. All right, had to have a little conversation with my daughter, Gwen. She is telling me what she's been doing. She yesterday started, oh yeah, that's great. She started sorting all of the Legos, all of them, and we have a lot. So she decided she was going to sort them so that her and her sister could build some amazing sets. Because we explained to them that once you build a set and it's dismantled, guess what? You can still play with the Legos. You can build another set. And why it's so hard for them to figure that out. So we encourage them to get an app that, there's a couple of things that were happening yesterday. They discovered an app, or my husband did, and shared with them one that you can scan all your bricks, your building bricks, and then you can make, it'll show you what you can make. So Lily has been doing that and loving it. And then, oh, that's cool. Gwen decided to sort all the Legos so that she can go through and find pieces to make some of the sets that she made when she was little, and for her and her sister to play with. So she was up way too late last night, going through all the Legos and sorting them up. And then that's what she's doing today. So we'll see how long that lasts, how they stay sorted, but she's doing it by color right now. So seems to be enjoying herself, I suppose. I mean, it's fun to organize and see progress, so I get that. Let's go with that. All right. Oops. We need some other numbery thing. It's eccentric. What's gonna go on here? Department. Sure, that sounds official. Ooh, I like that. It turned out pretty cool. What else? It doesn't make sense to put a finger on there. Why would we have that? I don't know. Dates? No. Big 5? Why would you? I don't know why you would have that. Okay, we have Agent 1929. We have this something department, identification. Ooh, something about a level. Like his level of, like what he has access to as far as information. Number 95 level. We'll put that right under there. Yeah, that's cool. And something on the other side, the back. Oh, I was like, where'd the tape go? But it's on this one. Another department. Yeah, we'll go with another department. There. Something red, maybe? Whatever this says. We'll do this. I think it says factory something, but that's okay. Oh, that looks good. It's very faint, but I think that kind of adds to the interest. All right, I think that's that one. That's that one. I know I'm going to be... Wait, what's going on here? Oh, it's all right. Okay, you're gonna go in here like this. Put that in there. And that go in there somehow. Well, you can't really see that, so maybe that goes behind there and it peeks out that way. Probably something else. Very cool. Okay, rub-ons. What are we gonna do here? Well, let's open them up so we see what we're doing. I don't want it to be super big. That's interesting. Oh, it's upside down. That's interesting up there. There's the level thing again. What to do? I think I'm gonna go with this just because it's conveniently located. I'm lazy. I don't feel like trying to figure it out. This corner? Where am I putting you? I kind of feel like down in this corner. And we'll put it right there. Where's the doohickey? What does that thingy look like? Oh yeah, this. You know what? How about we take these out? We don't want to wreck them. I have some other things I want to show you guys that I did. Oh, is that? Quite. I needed to. It was Saturday morning. I just needed to craft, but I wasn't in the mood to film and talk because I just was not in a good headspace for that. So I made something, but I'm going to make it with you guys too when I get to the embellishing things. But I thought I'd give you a peek at it anyway because I thought it was really cool and I really love how it turned out. Hopefully you guys can drop me a comment, let me know if it actually is going to be something you want to see. Or if you're like, no, we get it. You don't have to spend time making that. We get the explanation. So let me know. And I'll get to that in a second. Okay. Now, I spent all that time making this. I want to be able to see it. So now I'm feeling like we need a little pocket on the pocket, the tuck spot. And we need some stamping. All right. We're good with the rub-ons. It's going to take me forever to use all these, especially when I use them one at a time like that. That's all right. I'm using them, so at least they're getting used. I do have an idea for the big numbers, but I don't remember what it was. I hope I wrote myself really good notes. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go with a number. Ooh, here, this one. Keep putting the blocks away. Oh, and we got to get some more splattering for sure. Oh, that's a signature. You know what? It's fine. That's going there. And I really could use that signature stamp set I keep talking about. Meh. Oops. Needs a signature, huh? Well, I think this is a blue ink. I'm so thinking I don't want to do this. Nope, I'm not even going to try it because I know I'll hate it. It is not my thing. Gonna leave it alone. But I'm going to put something red on here. Where is that received one? That's a good one. Ah! There. All right. Got that done. Yeah, I have to think about this because I want you to be able to see there's something in here. How about we look at where it's going in the book? It's going here. Somewhere. Oh, I don't know why I spent energy on that. You're probably not going to even see that. Oh, so cool. I I love that. And then you flop it open and you really can't see anything. What? How do I want to address that? Do I need to notch this so you can actually see there's something in it? Or do I just need to stick? Where's the bin? All right. This is where I've been throwing all of these kinds of things. When I'm done with it or make something, this is what I'm gonna go ahead and show you, and then I'll see what else I have in there. This is what I made. I have a whole pile so I can make more, but it is this little, if you remember, I forget which video it is, but I had shared a page of these labels. They kind of all look like this. Well, and I had fun with them. I did exactly what I wanted, is I put acetate, more alcohol ink, and made a windowed little pocket thing. I did print on the back, so I had two exact pages. So I cut them both out, then I cut the center out of the top layer. So for example, grab another one. Beep. So as you can see, I cut it out. I cut out the second one, cut out the middle. Then they perfectly line up. Then I took white, just cardstock, and just kept building it up till I got the height that I wanted, which might be difficult to see, but maybe you could see from that angle. There's some white cardstock. Craft foam would have probably been better. Once I got going, I didn't realize how high I needed to build it up. So craft foam would have worked maybe better, and I would use that the next time I do it. But then I'm able to slide this in, and this was definitely something I couldn't do on camera. It would have been a really long video or really hard to edit because I had no idea what I was doing half the time. Then once I got done doing it, I ended up having to kind of flip it around because I had the card originally so that it would go in and out this side, and the guys were the other way. But I kind of looked in the book where I might put it in the folio, and I did not like any of the places where it would fit. I liked it better so that it could either be up and down this way or come out this way. So I had to make some adjustments. But the back, just did some stamping, and then this, where is the bin? I have a smaller version. I think that I didn't cut completely apart, so you can see kind of what it looked like. Maybe not. I thought I did. Oh, here, this is a mini version. But it was like this mugshot sheet, but it was obviously bigger. So I just used the pieces. Oh, here we go. So it's the photo, and then there's a little bit of information about the person, about the guy. So I just cut that apart and put it on the back, and then I just did some stamping, added a tab, and then it fits right in there. So I want to do at least one more, maybe two. And so yeah, if you think that would be something fun to actually see come together, let me know in the comments, and I'll probably do a video on that. Maybe it'll be a quicker one. But I would love to know if that's something you're interested in. Okay, back to what I was doing. What was I doing? I was looking in here for something. I was looking for something to spark. What was I looking for? Oh yeah. I'm thinking I want to put that there. Oh yeah, and I also have, oh yeah, I forgot I have the little labels and stuff. Oh, I could use one of those. Oh, I like that. Yeah. That's interesting. This one's a little bit bigger. Do I like the bigger one? Yeah, I think I do. Because then that's, well, I don't think it matters actually. It's about the same size. A little bit bigger. One of those two. And they're already inked and ready to go. Okay. That'll be a good thing to put in there. All right. And then also, oops, blocks everywhere. I forgot I also had these I wanted to use. So let's cut these out so we have something to work with here. I almost stamped identification on the front, and now I'm glad I didn't, because I want to use these labels instead. Ooh. Cut this one out. This was definitely from something science-y, bugs, stuff like that, because it's got a lot of those words. Yeah. All right, so we'll use that. And I wanted to use one of the 16s. Where was the other one? There's 1, 2. I thought there was a third one. Did I lose it? Oh, this one here. Let's go with this one here. And I can clean this off. It's just a number that I like a lot. So, what does it mean? Who knows? I probably say that a lot because truly, I have no idea. Things just land on the project and it's good to go. Sorry, I was probably out of frame a little bit while I was cutting that. I was kind of focused on that. And then might as well cut this out because I kind of wanted to use this big one. And that's what made me think of Tim Holtz snippets, which I could grab. Or maybe like a gauge or a dial. I don't know if that would make sense, but I have them. Should probably use them. Is this the right? Yeah, close enough. Whoa, sorry, that was so loud. Okay. I gotta vacuum this floor. It's ridiculous. Okay, identification. We'll just put that there. Inking. There's gotta be enough in there. Shouldn't have to add more. Put that up here. Very cool. Did I lose the 16? No, I did not. Okay. Thinking down there. No real reason. Again, just cool. And I don't really want to put things in each corner. That's kind of weird. But I could put it down here. What's going on it though? Why does it exist? What is its purpose? Something has got to go on it. So, hello. What are we putting on there? Condemned. It doesn't really feel right for the agent to have there. Dates? No. Serial number. I feel like I use that one a lot right now. You know what? How about we just do this? I'm gonna use the middle of this stamp and scorched timber. Yeah, which is here. I kind of want to mask it. And I have a bunch of Post-its here somewhere. See if I can mask this. Right there. There. I'm into the sun. Thought it was out today. I don't know if I need to mask the sides, but I will. Something just fell out in my kitchen. I don't know what that was. I don't know if I want to know. And there. Okay. Masking. Now I don't have to worry as much about this. I'm going to do this part here. So this is that field label stamp. And it's just got some really great text. Oh, should have been a little bit higher. That's the one bummer about these rubber stamps. They're great, but not being able to see sometimes is a little annoying. But in the grand scheme of things, most of the time you're doing a junk journal and you don't care as much. Or at least that's my take. All right, let's see how that looks. Oh, it totally worked. You can still see where it says name of remitter to some degree. Oh, I love it. That's great. Okay. Okay, that's gonna go there. I don't know if I really want to. Oh, wait. That's not gonna go there. That would have been tragic. This is gonna go there. Yeah. This is now gonna go there. Oh, that's even better. Now I need some up there. Doesn't matter if they had a plan. Doesn't matter at all. Okay, this, whatever this is. Plans are like a guideline. And that's gonna go there. Good enough. We should probably do some splattering, you know. It's always a good time. And good old, yeah, wild honey. All right. Oh, I love this color so much. And the effect. Oh, it's so good. So good. All right. Everything gets splatters. You get splatters and you get splatters. For sure. It's like the finishing touch. You just gotta do it. Gotta have it. Love it. Fantastic. Most of that's gonna get covered probably there. Little inside. Mr. Agent. Officer? Inspector? What is his title? On here it says agent, but should we call him Inspector Montgomery? Maybe this was before he joined the police force. Maybe this is just where he keeps all his old IDs. Maybe. Yeah. All right. I don't know if I'm going to do a whole lot more to the front of this. I kind of like the simplicity of it. Well, it's not simple. It's grungy and awesome, but it's not overly done. Like, there could be a lot more stuff here. Oh, it does feel like it needs a stamp here. What could we do? Kind of over the numbers. Oh, I know. How about one of these? Well, maybe some sort of official seal. This is always a good one. Getting this seal a lot. This, I kind of don't want that part at the top though. Scorched timber? Yeah. Where is my Post-it? I'm gonna cover that up best I can. Fit kind of in there? It does. I'm overcomplicating this. Just cover it up. There we go. There. I do this upside down almost every time. Yeah. God, I'm almost tempted to cut that top piece off. Then I won't have to worry about it. I like it a lot better when it doesn't have that top part. I might do that. Because I can always still use it. Do that right now while I'm thinking about it. There. I like that better. Okay. So that can go there, and then this piece, hopefully never gets lost. Probably will. Can go there. There. I'll probably use that a lot. without that. I like that. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna use that. That feels too feminine, too fancy. Alrighty. I think we're almost done, and I think I was right to not try to do the other part of the page, because this is already taking me forever. Where is the... That's not the one. Did I splatter the wrong one? No, okay. A lot of good that did. Okay. This is going to be a pocket. Glue. Ooh. God, don't go overboard here. I did ink it, right? Yeah, I did. That's kind of nice to have a few things already ready to go. Inked and ready to just grab. I have to remember that. Sometimes when I'm sitting here at my desk and watching, like, catching up on YouTube, like Margaret's videos, which, ooh, it's Monday. She'll have a new video today. I will just do certain things like that, like cut out a piece and do a little embellishing, so I have it ready to go. And I kind of like having that. Okay, I put the glue away. Wasn't ready to put the glue away. Well, I don't know if you guys heard that, and I don't know what Lily's doing, but she's making weird noises out there. We are on spring break, our home spring break version, which I know I've talked about. I don't know when you're actually seeing this. It could be April by the time you see this video, but it is currently real-time filming. Well, I don't know what day it is. March 12th. I think it's March 12th. And we are on our spring break, so that's going to go in there like that. Oh, that's so great. And you're going to go in there. I don't know if I should glue this down onto the pocket yet. And I still don't know. I think I'm going to end up making something else that'll stick out. I think this is an ongoing project. But regardless, let's clean up and see how it's going to look. Okay, let's see how we're doing. That open. Oh, I'm so excited to make all the things that are going to go in here. That there, that there. Then this will be here somehow. There might be something else covering it. I might stamp it more. It might be a tuck spot or a skinny top pocket. I haven't decided, but I love that I have that option. Then you'll flip it open, and then there'll be something behind it. Don't know what yet. Things are going to be in here. This is probably going to get decorated. I don't even know if I'm in frame. Then we'll have Agent Montgomery, Inspector Montgomery. Oh, I don't know what he's going to be. Then this will flop open, and this thing is getting big. We just have... It'll kind of look like that, and then we have another ID card, and maybe I'll make another one with one of those other photos. We can try to pretend that he's, you know, another stage of his life. I really like... Ooh, this is weird. Why is this, like, sticky? Oh, because I used those Post-its. Yeah. But what I was trying to say is I really like how I did not over-decorate this and kept it pretty simple, so I love how that turned out. All right, so still have to do this page. I don't know what that's going to look like. But I have some more ideas. Let's see. Oh, let's close this up. And this, of course, will be there. So that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. I love it. Okay, I have one more thing I want to share. Let me grab it. I thought I would also share a couple previews of projects I have in mind for this folio that I'm going to do going forward. So I printed out a few more things. This I did on 32-pound paper, so it's thicker than copy, but not quite as thick as cardstock. And it is two-sided because this is another one of the digitals. It's warrant cards or warrants. I think it was just called warrants. And some of them I noticed were like it'd be like warrant 11A and warrant 11B. And I finally spent some time looking at it and realized that it was the front and back of a document. So I was able to print this front to back, and there's a embossed seal that you can see through it. And it lined up. I did this through Canva. I just dragged in the PNG or JPEG, I don't remember what file it was. I dragged it in and just lined them up so that they were pretty close because, you know, I can trim it and everything. I did that to two of them. I have that one, and then I have this one. And it, again, lines up so it's on this mark is on either side. I also went into a few more of them. I have these ones and a few more, and I just printed them onto paper. And I also did it onto vellum. And you might be wondering why. I have something else I'll share here in a second. I tested something out where I actually was able to take, where is it? A stylus like this for embossing, and I used felt or something like, I have another idea of what I could use, but I took a piece of felt, and just to play, I went on the back side so that it'd be, so I debossed this side to raise it up on the other side. And I want to do that on the other document and then stick that in something, but I'm so excited to try it out that I thought we should just see what happens. So let's just have a moment here to test it out. So I've got tea dye, and I'm just gonna lightly go over it because it should, or antique linen would probably be another good option on this. Yeah. So cool. So yeah, you can see where I embossed it. And I can see here where it's really hard to see through this side. So I could do more. I also tried it on the vellum just to see, but I feel like the vellum, once you do it one time, you're pretty much, that's all you're going to get out of it. Let's see. Wait, did I do the right side? Yeah. That one's a little harder to see. I thought this might be just helpful because you could see through it, and then I could make sure that the embossing, I could do it on any of these documents. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't really have to be able to read what it says. It's just to get the effect. So that was an idea I had today where I thought that would be kind of fun. So that will be in a future project. So I did that. So I have a few of those. And then I just wanted to share these other printables here. This was just a test to see if I could get it to look like a negative. And then my thought was to put some acetate over it to get that more like shiny kind of plasticky look, to just test that out, just playing around, and I had the space. And then I also did this piece here. I honestly can't remember where I got this. Oh, it was just in Canva. Did I print that? Oh, weird. It's like, oh, I changed the color of the paper. The whole background is kind of like a creamy kind of gray tone almost. So this whole thing is covered in ink, basically. I pay for the ink subscription, so having an entire page printed with a background color doesn't bother me one bit. But I thought this would be a really cool piece to put in the folio, and maybe this is like the crime scene. I don't know why a police officer would ever have it this way, but why not? And this was a freebie from the that J. Lilu Etsy site. When you purchase something, you get a link to a bunch of freebie stuff. And so I downloaded this one. I would never use this, but these three are interesting, and those could definitely be something like autopsy-ish, I guess. Okay. All right, so those are some future projects for this. I just kind of wanted to tell you what to look forward to, and also remind myself why I printed these. So for you and for me. Okay, so that's all for today. I have no idea how long this video is going to be. Probably, like all mine, long. So thanks for hanging out with me again and continuing on this adventure with me. I love it. I'm excited, and I have no idea what I'm going to do next, but might end up being this page again. We'll see. We'll see where we go. All right, friends, I'll see you next time. Bye.